Three, two. Hello, YouTube. We are live again with you. We had these past artists on Creators Live before, and we're back again to do some art live with you, which I think is going to be fun. We're all going to be doing different Pokemon and in different styles. Some people are doing commissions, some people are just doing stuff for fun. But I don't want to waste any time. I just want to introduce people real quick. We have Mezzalola, aka Jenny. We have Yo Barry Yo, and then we have Megan, also Hug a Mouse, joining us, and all very talented artists. And just want to get into it right now. So you guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Manny, you're frozen, by the way.
Perfect.
Yeah, is there a way to change my name to Hug a Mouse?
Yeah, there's a way. You're kind of late to the party there. But, let's just get into it. She's gonna work on her name. I'm gonna work on my camera, and you guys are doing things right, unlike us. You can just get to your art.
Sounds
and we'll
good.
join you in a moment here.
Oh wow, I've all frozen out too. Oh, there we go.
You know what I did? I think it's my my webcam. I think I'm gonna switch to my phone and then do it that way.
Okay.
There we go. I got it.
So just explain what you guys are doing today. Barry, you can start, and then we'll just go one by one.
Yeah, before I get started too much, and then I'll go ahead and show it. So today I will be painting one of the McDonald's promos, but with a McDonald's chicken nugget. That is what I will be doing today.
That's beautiful. I love it.
So that's me.
Oh, the host left. He's probably trying to get it fixed up. I think he's switching his camera.
Manny's gone.
Yeah, he's putting it onto his cell phone, I think he said.
Mm-hmm.
Is this all right for visibility or?
A little bit closer. It's just hard to see what Pokemon it is.
Okay. How about that?
Can you do like a little bit more? There, that's good. Now you can see Rayquaza and then like all the details.
Okay. Yeah. So this is just a commission I'm finishing up for somebody. I've been super busy with school, so it's been hard to finish it all up, but just gotta work on some stars, some planets, and then gonna put a red glow around them. So
nice.
That's awesome. I'm excited to see that.
All right, I'm back.
All of the starters as cupcakes.
Welcome back, Manny.
Your
Welcome back.
cupcakes are quite cute. What do you use to make those, by the way? What program?
I use Procreate, and then I actually use the symmetry tool, so I only have to draw half of it.
That's awesome.
I love that. It's so convenient.
Work smart, not hard.
Yes. I remember being at a convention and asking like the professional comic book artists about that. Like, and one of the guys, his name is Jeff Decal. He's like, do what you have to do because they're working on deadlines. He's like, do what you have to do to get the work done. Don't worry about. I guess what was it? I was asking him about having to know how to draw everything, and like having that kind of memory database in your head. And he's like, you're just saying it's all right to use references. It's okay if you have to copy some stuff here and there, but like when you're working on deadlines, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's just it. You gotta pump it out sometimes.
Right.
And honestly, why would you work harder to make the same product in the end? If you can save yourself time and then effort. And also I've learned a lot of really cool techniques using the symmetry tools and stuff. So
It seems really nice for sure. And also like it's extremely hard to replicate things anyways on both sides. So
Mez, can you make me host again? I had to make you host when I left.
okay, let me see if I can do that. Hold up.
Because right now on YouTube it's showing one camera at a time. I want it to show everyone at the same time.
Okay, hold up. Oh, it says you're still host.
Okay.
Cue X-Files theme.
Yeah, it still says you're host for me.
Okay. Let me.
No stream is complete without some sort of technical difficulty.
Really?
Mhm.
So Barry, what inspired the chicken nugget?
It was a request on one of my videos. I'm trying to get it set up like you guys have real quick. It's like I feel so out of place. You just see my face. You can't even see what I'm doing. So yeah, so stand by. I'm coming.
That's all right. Guys, this is the first one, so it's okay.
There we go. I'm using my old garbage mount because my new one hasn't come in yet. My new phone's way too heavy for it, so.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody recommended this phone mount to me, and it's incredible. I haven't gotten to use it a ton yet, or I've
Which one
used
is
it for like filming. I'm not quite sure exactly, but it's a pretty heavy duty industrial one. Let me see. I have the box right here. Archon Mounts Pro stand for
Okay.
videos and photos. So it's definitely an investment, but it's worth it. So highly
I just
recommend.
got a beefy new phone. I got the S21 Ultra, so it's super top heavy and it just makes my mount flop right down. Can't handle
Nice.
it.
Yeah, we had to switch providers because we were having some issues with not having enough data. So I got the Galaxy S or the Galaxy Note 20 or something. I don't know exactly
Oh,
what
the
it's
notes
called.
are really good.
Yeah, so luckily that came with the promotion. Otherwise, I would have been having the same phone for quite a while. So it has greatly improved just my ability to like actually take decent pictures. So it's pretty crazy how
It has a very good camera on it.
yeah, it's crazy how fast camera quality has improved.
Mm-hmm.
Like the jumps it's made. Technology itself is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So Manny, what are you working on today?
I'm going to be doing a Cyndaquil ink wash drawing.
Oh,
And right now, for the people watching, I'm on Google right now just looking up like reference photos of Cyndaquil. That's usually the first step I do. I need a reference photo. I don't have a memory database in my mind of what Pokemon look like, so I have to have a reference photo.
I
So
always have reference photos, so.
I am sometimes okay with that. Sometimes a lot of things that I've been doing have just been the painted cards, so it's not necessarily drawing Pokemon per se, but it's drawing the backgrounds for the Pokemon. And rocks and snow lately I've had a lot of references for. But otherwise I'm pretty bad. I need to use more references. I know that a lot of people think, oh, using references is a bad thing. It means that you're not a good artist or something. For some reason, people have that stigma, but that's like the complete opposite of what truth actually is.
Yeah, I've come to find out the newbie artists that aren't too good have that thought, and then professional, very skilled artists don't think like that. They're like, you use references. They're your friend.
Yeah, references are there so that you can further understand what you're drawing, not, yeah.
Well, you need to learn from something. You just don't make stuff up in your head. You like, what does the texture on this tree look like, or steel? What's this reflection on a silver spoon do? Like curving around, the sphere with the light hitting it and the shadow at the bottom. You need to know what that looks like. Like you can make it up, but might not be that good.
Yeah, there will always be something like you can tell if something's off if you don't understand how the light reflection works and whatnot. So
yeah, you don't have to be an artist to see something's not working. Like you can draw something and the eye's like too low. It's low, like the right eye is lower than the left eye, or the pupil's off, and a novice can just see that just because they know right off the bat.
Alrighty. So I'm trying to think. So I got to add a few planets to this guy. I'm trying to figure out what sort of colors I want them to be. Do you guys have
What
any
planets are you thinking about
suggestions?
doing? What planets are you thinking about doing?
Oh, just
regular?
just any random planet. I'm trying to think of which colors, because around him there's going to be a bright red glow. So I don't want it to like be too competing with that, but maybe like I can maybe fit in a yellow one somewhere.
I was thinking like maybe like an orange and yellow gas planet, like smoky.
Yeah, I could kind of maybe do one in the corner right here, or coming off this. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of placement too. So I'm gonna probably do like a small one here. I'm gonna do some asteroids as well.
Love me some asteroids.
I really like these space ones though. They're a lot of fun to do.
Oh yeah, especially with that hollow fold popping out on it. It looks awesome.
Yeah, they're so shiny.
I love the hollow cards, the way you guys paint them.
I'm just trying to like visualize it, so I'm just slapping a little bit of water on the thing.
Barry, I can't see what you're doing, man.
You can't? This is the best I could come up with.
It's like upside down and far away.
Oh, don't worry. That's exactly like what I was doing before. I like, you should, if you don't have this, like one of these really tall stands, I highly suggest it, because like I can be like, hello. It's so tall.
Wait, but it looks like you have a camera on it though. Do you have a camera?
It
You're
is.
recording it?
It's my phone, and I don't have headphones for my phone, so then it's going to have an echo.
Mhm.
So, yeah. I wasn't prepared.
Well, I
Yeah,
did spring this up on you guys last second.
Streaming does come with some requirements, so
I could try to make it closer.
Yeah, that would be good.
How's that? Is that any better? I know it's upside down.
Technically, yeah, I guess.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go deal with my dogs. 1 second. What's Bobby?
Oh, so Manny, do you have any plans for just art down the line, or are you working on just a lot of your water ink ones?
Well, yeah, lately I've been doing the ink wash stuff just because the universe is just leading me towards that. I don't know, that's been fun for me. I like doing the shadow and light with the ink wash. But I don't know, more so art. I want to get back into writing. I'm trying to develop a story for a graphic novel.
Oh, that would be really neat.
And
That's
I
cool.
want to get that done. It's just really hard.
I would
Trying to
imagine,
write.
because it's a lot of different parts. Because story writing is a lot harder than people think too. Like, pretty in depth, and to be able to write something convincing is even harder. So. Yeah, is there a particular reason you got into the ink washing, or did you just kind of try it out one day?
I guess just seeing other comic book artists do it, and it like spoke to me. Like, oh man, I want to try that. I want to do that. It looks cool. I'm able to shade better with it. It makes things for me, like when I'm doing it, makes things look more realistic.
I think they look like awesome. Those ink pictures you've been doing.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, that's why I like stippling. It's very tedious, but just the style of it, I'm able to get so much detail. Takes forever, but the results are really cool. For anybody who doesn't know what stippling is, it's just putting a bunch of dots on the paper, and it's the most tedious thing in the world.
Yeah. God bless you.
That is an understatement.
Yeah, it makes me want to cry sometimes, but that's okay. Yeah, so
this is the hardest part, right? Sorry.
No worries.
right now this is like the hardest part for me. Like I'm trying to find the drawing and sketch it out. This part, the beginning, is just like a lot of erasing and like, okay, this is not fitting on the page. This is too big. The proportions aren't right. So it's a lot of drawing, erasing. But once I get the sketch down, the inking part is fun for me.
Oh my gosh. By the way, Mez, I think you should do shiny versions too, if that's possible, because
I
those are
think I'm
adorable.
going to. Because I want to make them into stickers. And I was thinking if I did shiny, then added like a sparkly hollow over top of them, it would turn out
Yeah.
so cute.
See, I really love the shiny Hoenn starters. So I see you're doing Mudkip right now, and I had done this the other day. And
Oh. I know I saw that. It's so cute.
I really, really would love to see a shiny Mudkip cupcake.
I can do that for you.
I think that would be the most beautiful thing in the world. I don't know. I don't like Swampert, but I love Mudkip.
Right? I don't like what he turns into, but I love him and his
Mhm.
little personality. Ah,
Come on, you
I
don't
am
like Mega
a
Swampert?
Blaziken. Nah, I'm
He's
a big
swole though.
Blaziken fan. I love Blaziken.
Oh yeah, people love. Yeah, that's a fan favorite.
I'm not a fan of Blaziken. I don't know. I don't really like too many fire Pokemon. I'm more of like a grass and water type.
Yeah, my original starter
Mm.
was so I went Bulbasaur. I didn't really play too much Gold and Silver. I think I did Chikorita, but I kind of like Cyndaquil the most.
It's
That's
always fire. I always pick the fire starter, no matter
Mhm.
what. Fire or
Piplup.
nothing.
Yeah.
I
I
really
did Piplup for sure. In
I
Gen 4.
really like the fire starter, like Cyndaquil's fire starter, because I love Cyndaquil because I think he is just the cutest little muffin.
Bro, if you don't like Typhlosion, come on. That's a cool looking
Exactly.
Pokemon. That's a cool
But-
looking Pokemon.
So yeah, I really like him. And I was so happy the way his cupcake turned out. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you do a great job on those.
What inspired the cupcakes?
Actually I had a commission for a Bulbasaur cupcake for a logo for
Oh.
someone. And I was like, do you mind if I use that for other stuff? And she's like, no, I would love to get stickers of it. So then I just decided to do all the starters. I'm gonna do all the EVs too, because I think all the EVs as this would be really cute.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that would. I'd love that. What's great too is like when you get commissions, people have great ideas. Like I know I know you everybody's like, oh yeah, I love thinking of ideas, but you're only one person. You know, there are other people have great ideas, and like a lot of my commissions or some of the paintings that I like the most are people coming up with ideas with me, and it's not just like me thinking of them. It's kind of a team. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I really like working with the people.
When like you get a job and like, oh, just comic book artists talk about this, like when they don't have limitations, when it's like do whatever you want, that's when it's like way more difficult, because having boundaries helps you, like it directs you.
Yeah, like when I get commissions, they're like, oh, just whatever you feel. And I'm like, okay, like I need something. So I have another commission for that same person, and she wants all 3 of Bulbasaur starters. And she's like, just whatever you want. And I was like, well, I need like an emotion. Like, what do you want? Like cute, angry, fired up. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, I don't want to get it wrong and you not like it. What are you thinking?
Yeah. So she said fired up. So this is my fired up,
Oh,
guys.
I love
Wait,
Venusaur.
Yeah, he's gonna be solar beam, so I'm gonna have like a light coming out of it.
Oh, beautiful.
So yeah, that's the commission I should be working on.
Yeah, this one is a just give me something that's you. So I really like the space ones, so I'm just kind of doing that.
The space ones with the hollows, like mint. I love it.
Mhm.
And
So like I try to make them all different. It's like it's kind of hard, but I'm doing a completely different color scheme than the ones I've done before. And I try to having like bigger hollow space. I'm gonna add some more, like I said, the asteroids and everything, which were kind of a newer thing that I had added to them. So with each one, like I'm trying to make them very unique and different.
I also like how you posted that video where you animated your cards. That looked
That
really
was
cool.
so cool.
Oh yeah, it's like a really easy thing to do too.
Really?
Like it's not too hard. Like you just kind of gotta zoom in and do details and everything, but the concept, it's very user friendly. So if you guys want, I can like help you get that set up if you want to try stuff like that.
That was cool.
Yeah, it's just like Instagram always like throws you those advertisements, right? So I'm one of those people who clicks on a lot of them, and they were like, "Hey, make your pictures move," and I'm like, "Yes." So
You're like, done deal.
yeah, so it's a really user friendly app, but as long as you're like willing to like map out where you want anchors and motion whatever's, I don't know terminology that well, but as long as you're like okay with taking the time to map things out and really get it fine-tuned and detailed, then it's super easy and nice to make, or easy to make look nice. So but yeah, I definitely am gonna do more of that going forward. I think it would be fun, like every week or two, maybe animate a few of them, put it in a post. I think that
And
would
that's like a really good like effect to it too.
yeah, it has a
It
lot of
highlights like the really cool features that you painted.
Oh yeah, like that waterfall and that Ninetales card. How
Yeah.
it showed it. Oh, that yeah.
Yeah, that one was super simple, but like I just thought it was very pretty and serene. So yeah, I had my dad send me a few pictures of just our family like an hour ago. So I'm gonna animate a few for him and send it back.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah, it's pretty like with those it's easier because there's not much to edit. It's just kind of like animate some waterfalls or something. I'm so bad at like rounded edges or like getting things to look like perfect circles.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Very
Like
difficult.
I'm trying.
If you press and hold the card, it makes it perfect.
Digital art got you there.
If only.
Yeah, so here's my little red cup with some ink in it. Ooh.
Nice, nice. I love red solo cups. They're the
I
best.
got you beat, Manny. I have a Sonic cup.
Oh, styrofoam.
Yes.
And
I
like
have no cup.
for anyone watching, I have like this piece of paper. I like to check how like opaque the black is before I put it down. Just because I don't want to put something too dark on the paper that section's not supposed to be that dark. So I just test
Oh
it.
yeah. I'll give you guys a tip on how to be good at art. Drink Sprite and eat Kit Kats. That's the diet.
Or if you make your paintbrushes chicken nuggets, then you can have a snack.
Ew.
I got the Red Bull going on today.
I tried an
Red
energy
Bull.
drink once.
Maltesers.
Oh boy, I can't handle energy drinks or caffeine, I guess, because like I tried one Red Bull. I was cold sweat shaking. Like I was trying to play a League of Legends 1v1 contest years ago. This is when it was happening, and I couldn't even keep my mouth still. It was bad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, if your body's not used to that caffeine, like it's a shock to the system for sure.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee or anything. I just run on pure sadness whenever I have to wake up. So
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but I do tea, and it's a good little energy booster in the morning.
I
used
can't
to drink,
stand the
like,
taste of any energy drinks.
oh man, I used to drink 3 Red Bulls a day. So
Oh no.
yeah.
But then your body gets used to it, and it's never enough. You're like, okay, I'm not
Yep.
feeling it anymore.
Then you add coffee into the mix too. And then my anxiety is like, you know what? It's not a good idea.
Guys, I bought this like in my art class at my community college. I think it was like 5-6 years ago. They made us buy so much material that we didn't even use, and I'm finally using this thing. This
Oh, yeah.
bamboo
I was
brush.
gonna say those bamboo brushes. How was it to paint with? I've been wanting to grab one of those.
I think mine is in back condition. I don't know. It is spreading the ink pretty easily though, and it's like it's getting a lot out, so it's doing its job. But
Mm.
I haven't really used it prior to this, but it's working.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna keep using it. It's doing a good job right now.
So to all people who are scared of like painting, especially with cards, like for me, since I had to do like a bunch of black background, obviously I couldn't get it perfect, so I just paint slightly over him and then just use a toothpick to scratch the parts out. So if anybody is drawing cards, don't be afraid to cover things. You can always fix it.
Oh yes, I got a whole bunch of toothpicks by me for that reason.
Happy little
Wait, you
accident.
use the toothpick to uncover the paint?
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm like, I have another copy of the card because I've had multiple people request this card, so I got to paint another one next week. Yeah, so I just kind of paint over him and then I unveil him.
Bro, I stopped painting the cards for 2 weeks, and like I don't get any more commissions anymore. People just like forgot I do them.
Yeah, you just gotta keep. Yeah, advertising is a big thing. Just keep showing that you're doing them.
People tend to lose interest fairly easy sometimes.
Oh yes.
Following up with people too is an important thing. Like I have a few people who have shown interest in certain projects, but I haven't gotten any like follow up from them after like that initial, oh yeah, let's do this, I'll contact you soon.
Yeah.
So once I finish all my current commissions, it'll just be a quick follow up being like, hey, are you still interested? So definitely communication, like that's pretty important. Because people forget, it just slips their mind. Like if it's not in their forefront of their mind, then they're not going to remember. But that's just
All right, so I got the base layer of ink. Now things can only get darker. I'm
I
gonna
like
keep.
the way he's just looking up.
Oh yeah, I like that perspective, like kind of
Yeah.
that camera angle, kind of lower. I did that with the Bulbasaur too.
I know. I loved your Bulbasaur. He looks so determined.
Hee.
Oh yeah, do any of you guys play or have VR at all?
I have the PlayStation VR. That's it.
I bought my little sister the Oculus too.
Okay, because we just wait. Sorry, Barry, were you saying something?
Oh no, I just have the Oculus as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we just got that yesterday, the Quest or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried. Because we played Phasmophobia like on the PC, so we were like, okay, let's do this. Because somebody had the VR version and was like dancing in the game, and that kind of like nailed it. We needed to try it out. But I got motion sick so fast.
Yeah, I can't do it either. We have Skyrim for the VR, and I can't play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try all the methods of becoming more used to it.
I'm fine with other games. Like I can play Beat Saber and like stuff like that, but anything where you're walking and moving, I can't do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try my hardest to get used to it because I really would like to do that game. I'm mortified of scary things, but I enjoy the kind of like mystery and just group aspect of it. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be an interesting kind of journey to try to be able to deal with moving.
You know what I also like about this ink wash stuff? You can get away with a lot. Like I like that about traditional too, where like when I do digital, it's really clean and precise, and all the lines are sharp. But with inking, it's just I don't know. Things don't have to be perfect, but it adds character to the artwork.
I love the like scratchy effect of inking, like the bleed. I've been trying to mimic that on my tablet, but I got to figure out how to make the back look like watercolor paper. I can do regular paper, but watercolor paper and the bleeding brush makes it look so nice.
Yeah, I wish I don't have Procreate. Like I don't have the I don't have Apple stuff, so I can't get it. But I've been seeing all these people use it. And it looks so nice and like user friendly.
Oh, I love it.
does. I have Photoshop. It doesn't do the same things. I just
That's what you did that Gengar on Photoshop?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have Photoshop as well.
Procreate makes it look so easy. People are just like tapping things and it colors everything in. And it's just like you're manipulating stuff like with the touch of a finger. I'm like, what the freak?
I'm not gonna lie, I love Procreate, but I also like Autodesk.
Isn't that the other version that non
Yes.
Apple people can use?
That's what I used to use with my I used to have a Wacom tablet that I used.
Do you think you could send me the information for that, like after this? Because I would like to try it out. Because I have a nice tablet. I like for Christmas the other year, my mom had kind of really worked hard and pulled together one of those ones that you can see on the screen what you're drawing.
Ooh, nice.
So I just haven't been able to like use it too much because Photoshop's not the best for doing all that stuff, and it just kind of like I got discouraged because of all the other better programs I saw people using. I just couldn't like manipulate the tools how I wanted.
Yeah, I understand that. That's why, like, when I first got Procreate, I honestly had to learn. It was such a learning curve for it.
Yeah.
And then they just keep adding more and more stuff. So every time I feel like, oh yeah, I got it down. Nope. Relearn that.
It's interesting that you're saying that about Photoshop because I guess it's limited compared to what you can do on Procreate, but at the same time you can do so much with it as well. I mean, professional artists use it.
Oh yeah, I would definitely use it for the coloring aspect, but for like line work and stuff and making things like it, like I know that some places have like ways that you can draw a line and it will make it like smooth for you.
Yeah.
Like that kind of tool would greatly help me, and just some of like the gradients for when
faster.
you color in. Like the gradient like tools aren't as good with Photoshop.
So the biggest thing with that when you go to Procreate is learn how to make your own brushes. It's intimidating. It's a lot. But once you learn how to make your own brushes, honestly, it's like literally the only brush I've used for this is the brush I made. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I need to look into that. I haven't. All I've been using is the preset brushes.
Yeah,
very bad.
I altered my preset brush is what I did.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Barry, like you're improving fast. Like the amount of work you're putting in, like keep it up, man. That's how you get better. Just keep going.
I've been like drawing on that thing every day, just practicing, just different things, different techniques, different styles.
Explore, play around, figure things out. Yes, press buttons, see what they do. Yeah.
Especially that one I drew yesterday, the Lickitung Magic Card.
Oh, yes.
That one was so funny.
It's like that was the first time doing with the line work and making it smooth and kind of almost like a sticker. I just wanted to see if I could do it. And
bro, it looked like I saw the video. It looked like you sketched it fast. Like, how long did it take you to sketch that out?
Well, from start to finish, it was 3 hours.
But how long did it take you to get the drawing down?
To sketch it out. Not long, maybe
to figure that out.
Maybe 30 minutes.
That's the part of art that takes me the longest, is like figuring things out. It's just the first part, like where do things go? Where am I placing it? I'm like proportion.
So, yeah. I cheated with that part. I'm not gonna lie. I cheated on the design. There's a website. Y'all might know about it. It's called PokeFusion.
Yes.
So it's like because somebody requested in one of my videos like to fuse two Pokemon together. I was like, I don't know how to do that, but I know about the website, so I was like, I just hit random a bunch of times, and then a Lickitung and a Magikarp popped up. I was like, that looks pretty cool. So the design was kind of already there. I just cleaned it up a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I loved seeing what people have done with those PokeFusion designs. There's a bunch of cool fan art out there.
It really is. I like fusing Pokemon myself just because I loved seeing two things together and what they would look like, but that all stems from that website.
Speaking of that, man, I want to do that. I know you did the Digimon Pokemon. I want to do one too. Crossover.
I want to cross over Greymon with like one of the dragon types. I don't know which one. I'm not sure yet.
You got a few to pick through.
I know.
So I don't really know much of Digimon. Like, I just never had seen it growing up. But how do you get from a cat to an angel woman?
Digimon.
Well, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of Digimon. It takes turns. It's evolution, you know.
Now, she has different evolutions though, so it depends on which series you're watching.
That's
It's not always an angel.
Yeah. She
Sometimes
turns
it's
into a
horse.
sphinx.
Does that make
I'd
sense?
be interested in learning what the creators were doing when they thought of that. Like, were they just having like a general brainstorm session, or were they having like a fun night?
They were going
How can
by
we be completely
the,
different from Pokemon?
they're going by the crest, like what each Pokemon's like each Digimon stands for. So like hope, courage, friendship, and what people thought of when they heard those words.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's why Gabumon is a dog. Friendship, animal form. They thought of a dog.
That's a cool concept.
So he went wolf. So there was actually a really cool article about it. Can't remember where it was. Read it a while ago. I really like Digimon, so.
Oh, I love Digimon growing up. I loved the movie too. The first movie.
Oh yes.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I just remember it being phenomenal.
Oh yeah. So I would like to ask, because like I said, I haven't really been sharing my art super long. This is all new to me. How did you guys kind of like start? Or I guess I know Mez and Manny, you guys do it a lot, like sharing or like creating prints and like taking the next steps to actually like kind of create a store and like your own products and everything.
I literally just started that like 2 months ago, if that.
Okay.
And it just literally was just a point where I was like, you know what? This is what I want. And I want to do it for a long time. And it just took me to find it in myself to believe in my skills enough to actually go and do it. And the funds, because the printer and stuff, like it can get expensive. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because for me, I'm starting to like attempt to make it a little bit more interesting and professional. Like this, it's like I got these fancy little mailers, so like when I send things out, they're gonna be very vibrant.
Oh, I love it.
And then yeah, I have got stickers printed that look pretty nice, just like a little hey, it's me. And
keep an eye on Sticker Mule. They have sales all the time.
Okay.
On when
Yeah,
stickers and stuff go on sale. Yeah. Because like I just got these pins made. Last pack magic pins that I made. I got 50 for $36 Canadian. So it's $24 for you guys for 50 of them.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Dang.
So like keep an eye on sales like that, because like that helps you build up product that you can eventually like. I don't even have these in my shop yet because I'm waiting for a couple others.
That's really nice. Yeah, I should definitely try to pay attention more to that then. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little bit intimidating because like I'm in school for business, like finishing up for business, or marketing. So I didn't really think I would be doing much art, but I've had a lot of support, which is cool. So I kind of want to do it.
I'll give you some answers. Let me get to the YouTube chat real quick. Do any of you guys draw OG Pokemon? Yes, we all do. All the time. All the time. Some of my favorite artists, says Danny Shamp, aka Tor's wifey.
Oh.
And then we have more fam saying Barry only been using Xbox and chicken nuggets.
Barry is
Um,
very inspiring that way.
But Hug a Mouse. I know your fear. I had it as well. The only reason why, like, I didn't start with conventions. I started with local like craft shows, and the only reason why I started with that was my roommate's girlfriend at the time did them. Like, she sold her art at these local craft shows, and then she showed me the basics of Photoshop and how to make a print. And before that, I was petrified to learn or do anything or even think about selling work at a convention. Like, I thought it was a way harder, or you had to be really good or something. And it's not at all. It's they accept, most conventions accept anyone who's just willing to give them money and buy a table. You sometimes they'll ask you, or I think most of the time they'll ask you to show product, like your artwork. So, and which you already have some of that. So it'd be easy to get in. Just pay for a table when the conventions start back up. But yeah, making prints is actually easy. I do it at home. I have a printer right here. This printer was $100 off Amazon. It's 2 years old now, HP Envy. And then I buy photo paper as well off of Amazon, and I make prints through this thing, and I would sell those at conventions. I make, yeah. So they're 8.5 by 11s. If you want the bigger posters, you'd either need to buy a bigger printer, which that is expensive, or most people have a third party make the prints for them. But I like being in control. And the problem with when you're doing a third party printing service is, like, you never know how much you need, and a lot of times you're gonna have too much product. They're gonna make you too much. You're gonna have too much prints laying around, and it's just gonna cost money to buy that stuff. So I like being able just to do it on my own
And how
and
much
print
did you
just
say
enough.
the printer was?
$100.
Oh, okay. So that's something that I could definitely, if I just got to sell a few commissions, and then the printer paper, got to figure that out. But that's really cool. I appreciate that. So
Yeah.
I think I could definitely like paint a few cards or something that are specifically meant for like becoming prints. I think that would be maybe a cool thing to do. Or I could just kind of figure out some other things.
I think cards as prints would be really neat. It'd be really cool if you could find a way to print them as actual cards.
So Zaba
yeah.
Cards, I don't know if you guys know about, but he teams up with a lot of Pokemon artists that paints cards. Hug a Mouse, you should definitely check him out.
Oh, I have contacted him. I'm currently trying to figure some things out.
Okay,
Don't know
so you
anything.
have.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on quite yet because he's been very busy. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of waiting for some communication. But yeah, I think doing some like on my own though too would be really fun.
Look, all I do, I open this thing up, throw the photo paper in there. That's my reference photo, by the way. And it's it's just a push of a button. Let's see, go to print, click on that one, and then I just press print, and the settings are already set up. Nothing, stay there, tripod. Nothing complicated. Make sure it's the right size, 8.5 by 11. That's standard printing size, which is photo paper size as well. Paper type, I switch it. The default paper or plain paper, I just switch it to photo paper, and then make sure that the borderless setting is on, so it doesn't crop the picture.
Okay.
I want the art to be the full page. So fit to fill page or shrink to fit. I go fill page, and then just press print, and then it comes out, and boom, you have product.
That's
And do
really
that a bunch of
awesome.
times.
Yeah, I got to definitely look into that then for sure. God. This is so annoying. I'm trying to make this perfect circle. So
Yeah, I try, like when I'm painting, I try not to turn the paper. I try to be like straight on, but like I just had to turn the paper so I can get the curve of the head. It's hard.
What would you guys say is your favorite thing to paint or like draw? Like, is there any sort of technique or style that's like your favorite, or any sort of like designs that you really like painting?
I like doing chibi.
I'm learning I like more realistic, serious type art tones and style. Which I was telling Mez before we got on here, like I admire her bubbly stuff because I see stuff like that and on Instagram as well. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
It's so cute.
It looks so fun and feel good.
Yeah, I'm just hopefully gonna be able to eventually find a style that I like doing, because I don't have much experience with that. But
Yeah, I like just trying just a bunch of different things. I don't have a set style that I do anything in.
Yeah, you're so early, Barry. So right
So-
now you're doing what you're supposed to be doing with the experimenting. That's what you're
Mhm.
supposed to do right now. So you're doing a good job. And then as you keep trying different art styles, you're gonna be pulled to certain things.
And then I like to create my own style, like chicken nugget art. You know,
Are you getting hungry?
I have more chicken nuggets.
well,
You came prepared.
well, like the thing is, Barry, you already like branded yourself. You already created like this cool, unique thing that's you painting with like random objects.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's really cool and impressive.
I don't know if you always want to be that person. You do have a brand.
You know, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it really got to me. It's like, am I just a gimmick? Should I stop?
No.
But
I think
Yeah.
you've shown that you can do so much more. That's just a fun thing about you.
there was thoughts.
Yeah, every artist deals with doubt and stuff like that. Those thoughts. But yeah, don't be in a don't feel like you have to be in a box.
Mhm.
You can branch out. And Mez, I'm coming to find that I really like this brush.
Oh, I'm glad. I've been really considering buying one because I've seen so many tutorials on people using them, and they just look so amazing.
It's widespread. You got to be careful. I'm liking it because I'm not having to dip my brush at all, barely. It holds so much in there, and it's just faster for me to brush with this right now. And if you have like a good one that doesn't have a bunch of hairs doing crazy things, you can get pretty precise with it too.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
those who have been witnessing, I am one of the slowest painters in the world. I don't know if anybody else suffers from that, but I'm excruciatingly slow.
I'm pretty slow.
Trying to think.
Painting, I'm very slow, but everything else I tend to be pretty quick with. But I also have zero patience, which is a problem because I have so many unfinished artworks because of that.
My only
You're going to
strength is
town. You
that
go
I am.
fast.
Oh wait, you're already on the shiny one?
Yep.
What? What?
Why
How did that
your
happen?
screen looks huge? How big is that? Why does it look so big?
I got the biggest iPad available because I'm blind.
It's that's Procreate.
Yeah.
I think it allows you to like go super fast. Like it seems very user
So
friendly.
I actually didn't have to recolor anything. I just had to drag and drop the new colors on top of the other ones, and it pulls in all the shading I already did.
There you go.
I'm just going to rewatch this when it's posted and see how the heck you did all that fast.
Oh,
Um,
good.
I'm astounded. It is crazy though, because like obviously that's the culmination of a ton of hours in practice.
Yeah, like I said, some people are always like, well, how do you do it so fast? I'm like, you have not seen all the garbage stuff that I've actually done because I don't post my garbage stuff.
Yeah,
We all
like
have
art,
stuff like that.
people make it look easy, but it's a lot of time and effort to get there. So it's not easy at all.
That's why people are like when it comes to like charging for art, you're not paying for the amount of time that it only took me to draw just that particular thing. You're paying for all the hour, like the experience that I have, the time and effort that I put into learning how to do this. Just like any other profession.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's weird too, because some people are like, you're charging that much for just that. And it's like, if you want to do it for that price, go ahead.
All right, you do it then.
Yeah,
Shut the hell up.
I don't mean it in a rude way, but you know, I mean, you go for it then.
Oh no, I stay yelling at kids in my live stream.
I don't like being like aggressive or rude, so I try to be super polite, but I should probably stick up for myself a little more sometimes.
If it's something you believe in, but there's doubt in your like mind, it sounds like.
No, I just don't like conflict a ton. Like if somebody's being extremely unreasonable, I don't really like have
I don't
much
like conflict either.
patience for that. I
Who
don't have
likes
much
conflict?
patience. Yeah.
Not
Some people.
me. I guess there's some people that thrive on it. I swear, like people come into my lives and they just like instantly say mean stuff. And instead of like blocking them or anything, I'm just like, yo, what's wrong today? Like what happened to you
Yeah.
that you needed to come in and get that little bit of a boost for yourself through negative means?
Yeah.
Like, you want to talk about?
Yeah, I know it's fun to chat with them. Like I'll be like, Mods, don't mute them, don't block them. Let's see where this goes.
And you know what? I actually have one person who's been to a whole bunch of my lives after that. And he was like, I'm sorry, I had a bad day. And I just lashed out on other people. And I'm like, you projected your feelings on other people. It happens. We're not judging you. Welcome to the community. And he's been fantastic ever since.
Hells yeah.
Sometimes you just got to give people a chance. And it's not always easy because there's days where like we have bad days too. And you just don't want to tolerate it.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think? So one thing that's really upset me is like, I know that people have different like opinions on what art styles they like, but people are bashing really hard on the remakes for Sinnoh, and it's like,
the chibi.
Yeah, and it's like, what's upsetting me? Like, I understand you don't have to like the design of it, but people are saying, oh, it's lazy and it's horrible, and they just are giving us trash and whatever, and it's like that's not trash, it just is not the style that you particularly like. And like a lot of people people working on it might have been like, this is adorable, I think they'll love it, you know, they might have been super excited, and then all the crazy comments have been happening.
This is what I told some people on Discord, like all these people that wanted this remake to happen. Like the Pokemon company, their main objective is to sell to children. That's why it's still going on. That's why it's $1 billion company. That's why it's so big. So this art style that they chose, I think, is for the kids. It's likable for the kids, the chibi style. So that's what's most important to keep this hobby and this franchise going, is to do something that catches their eye and their attention, the children. I'm not into I don't play the games. I didn't play Diamond and Pearl. The last game I played was Ruby Gen 3. So like it doesn't mean anything to me either way. But they're not making games for the adults really. Like it's for the next generation.
Yeah, I just realized I wish people realize that just because they don't like an art style doesn't mean it's trash. It just means it's not your preference.
Oh well, yeah, they're novices. They don't know any better.
It's just like music. People don't like certain types of music and they feel like they need to vocalize it to everybody that'll listen.
Yeah. I just feel bad for like all the people who spent time working on them. Like I remember like people got like death threats over Sword and Shield. So I just hope that it's not like escalating that far for anybody this time.
That's news to me.
That's sad actually.
Yeah, so I get that people don't have to be happy about how it looks, but I wish they were more respectful of the people who like made it.
Yeah, like that's people's literally like effort, and There's always gonna be people that just need to put other people down.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
But at the same time, Pokemon they're really bad for this. They have so much hype going about stuff, and then people get these preconceived notions of what they expect in their head. And then when
Mhm.
it's not that, they feel disappointed, and disappointment tends to come out as anger.
Yep.
So yeah, speaking of hype, like this whole 25th anniversary stuff, like I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the first Pokemon anniversary I've been a part of, like knowingly. I'm like, all right, don't really care for anything that's happening. McDonald's cards, okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch cards, okay.
I mean,
Katy
it's
Perry, Post
COVID
Malone.
and they have to do so much stuff. Like they have so much to put together. Like so many, the cards, the games, just all these promotional things.
I know they are doing a lot, and I guess they're doing a good job. I'm just saying personally, like the games, everything. It's not. I don't care for any of it. I guess the most thing I was excited about was the new cards, the Shining Fate stuff. But even that set, I don't really care too much about, except for the Charizard and the Skyla, and then the Amazing Rare Kyogre. But all the other cards, I don't really care for.
I think there's a lot of really cool art in the set that I want to collect so I can paint it. So I'm
That
excited.
Morpeko card, you guys could do so much with that Morpeko card.
I'll have to look. I don't think I've seen that specific one. I know that there was a or the Eevee one. I bought like 12 copies because they were 4 cents. It's such
Here,
a cute
I can
card.
grab the Morpeko cards. I have like 8 of them.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I'd love to see it.
I just opened up I'm opening up another one today. Actually, it's 6, ATB of Shining Fates. There.
I don't have any of the product yet, but thanks to some kind people who helped me get some. Oh, that is
That's
a
what it
really
looks
cute card.
like. Right? Like you could make that look so freaking cute and add like, I don't know, so much more to it. It's so cute.
I gotta get better with that particular style. I'm more used to more realistic styles than cartoony, but
Like this one you could also do really cool on.
which
like the
one? Oh yeah,
water.
that one's beautiful.
Mez
Yeah,
Noah
there's
says she loves the cupcake.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Alrighty, there we go. I think that planet's okay-ish now. I'm so bad at like being okay with things. Like I draw it and then I'm like, oh, there's something slightly wrong. I change it, then there's something slightly wrong with that.
There's your shiny Mudkip.
Ooh, let me see.
Oh, I like the glow
That is
behind it.
incredibly adorable. Once you
So
make
cute.
stickers, let me know because I would definitely be interested.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I post them up.
I definitely need to be saving up a little bit. I don't have a ton right now, but I will definitely put some aside for some stickers.
I think I'm gonna start making like sticker bundles to
That
make
would be
them
cool.
cheaper.
Do you
Like,
print
I
the
know
stickers yourself?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's cool. How
I just made some
expensive?
smaller stickers. Pardon?
How expensive is it to like get started with stickers? Because they're completely
Not that
different.
bad, actually.
Okay, because like if I could source my own things, I think that would be so much more convenient.
Mm-hmm.
They're not fun to make, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
To get it
yeah,
all
is it
right, it can
like
be a pain in the butt. I started
okay?
making smaller stickers I'm gonna sell for cheaper. So I have this little shiny bag on. It's a little bit tinier.
Oh, that's so
And then
cute.
like a little tiny Vulpix Scout.
That's adorable.
So I'm trying to make smaller ones so like it's more affordable for people. I also have a little, where is he? Somewhere amongst all of these. There we go. I also made a little Lycanroc.
Oh, that's really cute. I love that.
So
Okay. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I want to add an asteroid because I really like these colors.
let me see.
Or asteroids anywhere.
I don't know. I like
I love the stars in the back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
I don't think it needs it because you're.
Please
No,
do.
I don't think it needs it.
Do you think I was originally gonna put like a red
Very.
glow around him? Do you think he still needs that glow?
I think you'd put it in still, yeah.
Okay. Because I don't
Can I
want
see
to
your card
ruin it.
again, Barry? Yes. Oh, I love it.
With the
That
chicken.
was done with the chicken. That's crazy. That was
That's insane.
Oh yeah, are you guys? Are any of you guys looking to get the jumbo cards?
I want to. I just haven't seen them yet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I know the Pikachu binder came out already.
Yeah.
It's been in like GameStops and stuff.
scalped.
The what's it called? The Galar Partners. My GameStop is getting them, I think, next Friday. So the guy told me to call Thursday to see how many people have been asking about it, so that I can determine whether or not I have to go wait before it opens. It opens at noon, so it's completely fine. Yeah, so check, maybe call around your GameStops about when that's happening, because it might be next week. But yeah, my goal is to collect all of the jumbo cards and paint them all and have them in a binder.
That's
Mm.
That
awesome.
would be cool.
I got the Pikachu. Just gotta get all the rest of them.
I have the really big promo Pikachu from. I have this one. I could send you if you wanted it.
Oh, those I don't know how, like, I'm trying to think. Oh, is that from the Pikachu
V-Box, yeah.
V-Box? Okay, my friend actually just picked up a V-Box for me because
Oh,
she
awesome.
found them at Barnes and Noble. So I luckily got one coming my way
Perfect.
at least. But I
I have like a
appreciate
whole
that
bunch,
greatly.
and I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, I definitely want to try to paint those soon.
They look hard to paint on with that texture.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a
just
different texture.
Yeah, I'd have to figure that out. Like, I could see the potential of maybe like lightly very fine sandpapering, like the parts, not the Pikachu, like cover the Pikachu and just get like a little bit of texture on it. See that?
I think that might be your best bet. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. I unfortunately have to get running because I have a lot I have to do today. But it was lovely being able to chat with you guys, and let me see, that Cyndaquil is adorable.
Okay.
And
His little eyes. Oh,
I love that. That's really cool. I like that style too. It, like you said, just all the effects of it and everything. It looks really awesome.
Thank you.
And I wish you luck on your cupcakes. And Barry, I'm very, very just, it astounds me how much you can do with all those random materials. I would like die trying to use them. So you thoroughly impressed me. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, well, have a lovely rest of your day, guys, and hopefully the rest of the stream goes well.
All right. Thank you. Take it easy. Barry, what are you doing now,
Yes.
man?
I don't know. I'm just washing my
What do you-
hands.
You're gonna draw on paper for once?
No, I can't do that.
No. Yes, you can. I believe in you.
Oh man. No.
Ba-da-da-dum. Draw what was your favorite Pokemon again? Hold on, don't tell me. Your favorite Pokemon was it was a newer one.
Yeah, and, way better than Charizard.
Oh wait. I know Lugia, of course, but there was another one.
There
was
is another one.
that you liked, which I was like
Mhm.
surprised by. I give up.
Alolan Raichu.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. That's a cool one.
did you see that tattoo that Amelia posted of the Alolan Raichu?
I don't think so.
She did one, and it's really, really cute.
Really? I'll
Yeah,
have
it's
to
a bunch
check
of
that out.
flowers.
So
Yeah,
cute.
I tried to draw one before, it didn't turn out too good, so I stopped.
You panicked.
It's like, I can't do this. This is not working out. So I don't remember what I drew next, but I got a bunch of projects that I start. It's like, man, I don't like this. Let's go into something different.
I'm there all the time.
This is yeah, this is a slow process for me. It's just like it's layers, building and building and building. This takes time.
That's the one thing about ink that I struggle with, is the fact that it's so much time.
Yeah.
I'm so impatient.
Yeah, I'm impressed by your speed on that tablet. But I think it's really the application that
Yeah,
really helps you.
it helps so much.
So for any young artists watching, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about the shadow and light. Like right now, this is like his backside. And I'm just thinking, if the flames are on his back, it'd be pretty bright here. So I'm gonna make this section a little darker. The part that's farther away from the fire. Also, his arm is kind of covering his backside, and I'm figuring the light is shooting down from this angle from the top right hand corner. So it'd be darker over here. There'd be some sort of shadow cast right here. So always think about your shadow and light and know where the light's coming from.
And that's a really hard thing to get used to, because
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes even when you're doing it, it's not going to look right. You have to look back, like zoom out basically from it, look away from it to make sure that it looks right.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
When you're focused up close, it doesn't always look.
Yes. Great tip. Yeah. Step away from your drawing. Look at it from far away. Put it upwards. You know, it's really like there's times when I'm done with the piece, I'll take a picture, I'm about to upload it to Instagram. And when I'm looking at the photo from my phone, so small, I can see stuff I want to fix. Like I'm getting a different set of eyes on it. And then I go back to it. I'm like, okay, now I see this, I can fix that. That's why I always tell the kids, man, oh, how are you so good? I'm like, fundamentals.
Yeah.
You need to practice them, learn them, study them.
Maybe your least favorite thing when you were in school for it, but literally it's worth it.
Like even like the backside of his leg, there'd be more shadow here. You have his belly covering it. Light's farther away from this part. Jesus, Mez, you're so fast.
That's the one fun thing about chibi, is that it's okay when it's chibi about something that's not a person. When I'm drawing a person, it's a lot harder because you have to find those similar attributes and make them simplistic.
Yeah, people are hard, man. That's why I like Pokemon. Just like simple shapes. Usually, like some Pokemon are harder than others, but for the most part, it's relatively easy. I mean, compared to what I was doing with the comic book heroes and villains and real faces and eyes, it's just way more complicated.
Real faces bug me because they're not symmetrical. I struggle with that.
Mm. Yeah, if you make it look too perfect, it looks really off.
It looks weird, yeah.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is make the background black, which will look pretty cool.
Well, Manny, I have to head out.
Okay, me and
Unfortunately.
Mez will ride this one out. I'm about to be done as well. But yeah, thank you for joining, Barry.
Thanks, Barry. Thanks for your chicken nugget art.
It was fun. And I want to go have a
think-
snack.
Yay, snacks.
I think the next one I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna make it more like mini challenges. So there'll be like quick ones, and it'll be fun.
Ooh.
Kind of handicap us, and we'll would have to do them fast too.
Yes,
I like that
yes.
idea.
Let's everybody paint a card with a chicken nugget.
I don't know. I think you got a little bit more skill in us than that.
Make me use an actual paintbrush. But it was fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
All right,
Appreciate you.
bye.
Have a good
Take
night.
it easy.
Whatever it is anymore.
What time is it where you're at?
2:11.
GMT.
Yeah.
Now it's only showing one person again. What the freak?
Of course YouTube is.
Something with the Zoom. I don't know why it's doing that.
Zoom can be great, but at the same time, it can be a pain in the butt.
We'll leave it on you.
Oh. Pressure.
Don't mess up. Man, I wish I can get more commissions. It's so freaking hard.
I've had a lot of people asking for me to do stuff that like I don't do. And I'm like I could do it if I had the resources, but I don't, so I'm sorry. Like I have lots of people asking me for me to make Twitch emotes. And I'm like, I would love to make Twitch emotes, but I don't know how. And I'm struggling with finding the time to learn how.
Yeah, no, it's like, do I charge more to have to learn how to do this? Is like I would have to charge the same, but put more time into figuring out how to do this. It'd suck.
Like maybe I have to learn a different program because I think you can use Procreate for it, but I'm not 100%. So yeah.
I remember someone from work wanted me to do emojis for an app they were making. And I did a few for them, but it was torturous. It was so much work to make something seemingly that simple, but it was pretty hard. The emojis
People
are
don't
actually
realize, yeah, like the
complicated.
simpler it is, the more difficult it is.
I was basing them off Apple emojis, which like that style, which was actually pretty complicated with the highlights and the shadow of it on them. It's like, and then I had to design them. I had to make them make new ones that weren't that never existed. That was a lot of work.
Well, yeah, because then you have to like imagine a whole new emotion. Literally, that's what it is. It's an emotion. And how can you display this emotion in the tiny little format?
No, it wasn't just faces. It was like whole bodies. It was food, drinks,
Sleepers.
Makeup, hair. It was freaking a lot of work. And a few months after I think I did like 5 for them, and like months later, they wanted me to do a lot more. Like, oh, we have like 30 more, and I was like, bruh, get someone else.
Like deep in your soul, you just feel yourself die a little bit.
I'm gonna have to charge you so much more. Like, just find someone else. You don't want me. You don't want me.
I actually lost my ability to draw. I'm sorry.
It was a terrible accident. All right, I'm gonna switch to me now. There you go. Go back and forth.
Oh, are you doing the background like super dark?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. It looks like he's in a battle.
Nice. Yeah, I'm doing the big parts first, and then I'll get a smaller brush to get in between these lines here. Problem with ink and like water and ink, it's like it warps the paper. I'm not using the right paper. This stuff's pretty thin.
Mm. I know for when you're doing watercolor and stuff like that, if you pre-wet your paper and let it dry, it won't bend.
Interesting. Never heard of that.
Because I know like I did some watercolor for some people where it was just random colors splashed on a page with a ink drawing on it. And I pre-wet the paper. So basically I just rounded the paper and then put it under some books to dry. And then when I went to paint on it, there was no warpage, which was phenomenal.
Sounds like a lot of prep work.
I won't lie, it was. It also made me really mad a couple
Made you
times.
mad. Why?
I just did like the paper too wet or it bent while I was getting it wet and then it kept like a weird crease in it. So
Mm. Yeah, the graphic novel that I want to do, I don't plan on drawing it because I just don't have that skill, and it's too hard. So I want to hire artists to do it. Just be way easier.
honestly, I tried to do that for myself and draw my own and I just got so frustrated with like angles and writing
Bro,
the story and no.
so hard.
It wasn't worth like the mental strain that it was causing me.
Yeah, exactly. I want to collect cards, invest in cards, and then end up selling enough to have enough money to pay for a professional artist to make a whole graphic novel.
Nice. Goals, man, you gotta have them. Right now, I am saving up for a heat press.
Heat press for shirts,
Yeah.
vinyl, right?
Ink transfer actually.
Oh, gotcha. Cool, cool, good. I used to make T-shirts out. That was my little business for on Etsy. It was screen printing,
Mm,
which
that's
was
fun.
it was torturous, hard. They never came out really good. It would take me several attempts to do one shirt. It was the worst ever, but I mean, I guess I learned a lot from it. Just trying to run a little business and being an entrepreneur and having
I
that work
know for
ethic.
my like with my Cricut, I can actually cut out screen printing uh designs and put it onto a screen and then print through that, which I
Yeah,
thought was pretty neat.
yeah. Cricut makes it a lot easier.
It really does.
It's
Except for
just
cutting
smart.
stickers. For some reason, it just likes to be an a-hole to me. I did just print my first actual print though yesterday with my new printer.
Cool, cool, cool.
Turned out pretty good. Can't complain. It was a
What kind of
giveaway I did for somebody.
what kind of paper did you use?
I used Epson's glossy photo paper.
Yeah, I use the same thing, but HP. There's this metallic photo paper. Oh my god, it looks so cool.
Right?
It's
Like, it
a
didn't
lot more
turn out so
expensive.
bad. I was looking at the metallic paper, but I just didn't want to do it. I also didn't print them very big. I fit 2 per page.
Oh, what I forgot to tell Hug and Mouse, and I guess I'll say it now for anyone listening and even you. Be careful with making too much product, meaning not just like having a bunch of prints of an art piece, but like what I was doing when I first started with the conventions and the local art shops and whatever. I was just like, okay, I want to appeal to different people. I want something for everyone, so let me do stickers and prints and smaller prints, and I can do rulers. Oh, let me make my own coloring book, and let me make buttons. And it was just too much, and I ended up spending a lot of money, not selling a lot of stuff, and it wears you thin.
Yeah.
So I think a good tip is just you don't need so much product. Like
And
focus
honestly,
on
if
one
you want
thing
to have another
mainly.
product come out, just tell people, be like, hey, if I put a pre-order thing up and get a certain amount of sales, like, or a Kickstarter, that's a thing available now, which is really handy. So then you pre-sell before you actually order them in.
Mm. Yeah, you need a following for that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you draw every day?
Yep, I do. Even if it's just a
Impressive.
small thing, I try and make an effort to draw every day.
Are you actively working on a skill, trying new things, or it's like you you have your
I'm
set
working on
ways?
chibi style. That's what I'm working on right now. I find I
Well,
really,
you,
really
you
like
nailed it.
my biggest thing is people. People are really like people as chibi are really getting away from me and I'm struggling with them.
Hmm.
So I've been practicing them a lot. Here, I have a picture in here. I'm working on Naruto characters as chibis.
Oh,
So I have them, and then I have Hidan and Kakazu. And then I have the rest to go to still.
you're actually skilled. And I'm
Oh,
being
thank you.
honest. You got skills.
These two are my favorite right now. They're so cute.
I love his face.
He's just like, huh?
I love Pain was my favorite villain. That was my favorite Naruto arc as well.
Oh, I
Favorite
just
fight
finished
scene.
watching it.
Oh my god, the writing was phenomenal.
Right? The storyline, the writing. Oh, it's all so good.
Yes. Peak Naruto.
Hmm. He's not my favorite Akatsuki, but I have a weird favorite for Akatsuki, so I don't know. People always make fun of me.
Let me guess. I have two guesses. I'm gonna throw both of them out
Okay.
at you. My first guess would be the puppet guy.
Okay.
Is it him?
No,
Okay.
he is
My
my
second
second
guess.
favorite. So you were very
Oh,
close. Yeah.
okay. My second guess would be the explosion dude.
No. Oh, Data bothers me so much.
Okay. So I have a third guess.
Okay.
It would be the I don't know his freaking name. The guy the undead guy that got his head chopped off.
Oh, Hidan?
Yeah.
Nope. My favorite is Kisame,
Oh, cool. No, that's
the
not weird
shark
at all.
guy. I love
He's awesome.
Senpata, right? I think he's just, I don't know. I like him and Itachi's relationship. I don't really think he's too much of a villain. I think he's just an anti-hero type thing. He just does what he wants to do for himself. That's it.
Interesting.
Where Data is
Well,
just flat out crazy.
yeah.
But I do love Sorcery a lot. The puppet guy.
It's crazy how they can make so many characters, but they're all unique and have their different personalities and emotions and backstories. Like, how can you keep thinking of stuff over and over again?
Right? And like not recycle anything.
Yeah, I don't understand. And this goes for all anime and manga creators, anime creators. Is it just the one person coming up with all these ideas? Like that can't be possible.
No, they usually have a board of people. But like I know like I've looked at stuff like especially like Naruto's a really good example because there's so many story arcs in it and like so many characters that have like you go into their backgrounds and stuff. Like I would get exhausted. I'm
Hmm.
like, what more do you want from me?
I like Kisame. Say his name right or no? Kasami?
Kisame. Yeah.
Kisame.
Yeah.
I like him just because of his interactions with Guy and his fight with Guy.
Oh, yes. I love Guy. Guy Sensei.
Yeah.
He's so funny. I'm actually getting I'm in the process of doing some leg tattoos and one side's gonna be heroes, one side's gonna be villains, and it's gonna be like manga panels all the way at the back of my legs, and I'm gonna have like
Jesus.
Kisame on one side, I'm gonna have Kakashi and a couple others on the other side. Oh, all anime though. I have tons of that I want to put in.
I don't
But
have
again,
any
when
tattoos.
I have a lot. Let's a little slowpoke come out here and say hi to everybody.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And done another one. There we go. Hang on.
That's insane.
Once you get a style down, honestly, it's easy to pump them out, but you have to like it's mastering the style and knowing not to go back in. You don't have to go and edit all the lines. Like a lot of lines are really thick and really fat, and sometimes I'm like, I could go back in and like skin make those lines a little bit skinnier.
Hmm.
But like, with the style, I don't have to do that because that's actually part of things with Chibi is that the lines are all different styles. Like they're fat, they're chunky, they're slim.
Well, that's what makes it look more interesting. The different line
Mhm.
weight.
There we
It's
go.
fun to look at.
I always add a little bit of like static noise to my photos because I
Oh,
like
like
the way
texture.
it's the way it is. Yeah, it adds a little bit of texture.
Yeah, that's something, man. I learned how to do it in Photoshop, but then I forgot. I have
Or
the
then you
worst
changed
memory.
it because that happens too.
Nah, it's like I don't do something enough, and it just like escapes my brain. But but yeah, I want to learn how to do that again, adding texture in Photoshop because that adds so much to the artwork.
It really does. And like I know when I print them out as stickers with that little bit of texture on them too, they come out really nice. Like I made a Trubbish sticker and he came out super nice with that little bit of texture.
Mm.
So
Trubbish.
everyone hates on him and I don't know. I think he's just unloved. So in all honesty, what really made me want to do that is there's a person I follow and he sent me a bunch of energy cards for free to attach my pins to for when I sell them. And he hates Trubbish. He rips up every single Trubbish card he gets. So I made it for him and put a bunch of stickers in a package and sent it to him.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah.
Well, you made it look cute, so kudos for that.
Well, yeah. That's one thing about Pokemon is it's not hard to make them look cute because a lot of them are really cute. Except for the ones that aren't actually things.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know how to make a sword cute.
or the origami Pokemon.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how to do that. I might try though, but I existingly don't know how to do that.
You can make the sword cute. It has eyes, right?
One of them does, I think.
Yeah, all you need is eyes.
Right. Yeah, you just make the eyes like this. Little like circles with adorableness.
Circles of adorableness.
I usually use little stars, but for these ones I haven't been because they're so light, it's really hard to see anyway. So that's another way to add, like, if you want cutesy stuff, is the highlight in the eyes, add stars instead of circles.
Mm.
How's yours going?
It's going good. I'm almost done with the background. Just trying to touch his skin a little bit, not trying to go over it with the black. Trying to be precise here, using the bamboo brush.
I like his mouth. I can hear the sounds that he's making right now.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good. And I always have to put like serious angry eyes. Even though he doesn't have pupils, he has that little line. So I was like, when I was sketching it, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do this?
Right? When I was drawing him too, I was like, how do I make him as a cute cupcake so he looks like a little disgruntled cupcake? What does shiny Trico look like? He's teal and red. Interesting.
Let's see. Oh, let me do some highlights. So I have this Presto white jumbo correction pen, and I have this whiteout pen as well. But I like to go in, add some highlights. Also, I can use it for drawing. I can make that curvature of the leg more pronounced, since I can go over that black again. We'll add some to his belly.
I like those whiteout pens. They're fantastic. I tried using gel pens for a bit for that type of stuff, and it doesn't work as well.
Agreed. It doesn't even come out. Like, I have so much trouble making it
Right?
come out. I don't like, just doesn't. Let's see, we'll add a highlight right here to his little hand, to his nose, to his head. Maybe to his eyelid right there. And I'm going to cut it into the flame, make it sharper here.
Make the points a little bit more defined.
Yeah. And I'll do something a little extra too. So I got a little monster golf card here. What I'm gonna do is add this whiteout to the card. See how this goes. This you can make like if it's a snowing scene, you can make snow or like a starry background.
They also really well for like if you put a little bit of paint on it and slide it across the page, it looks like shooting stars.
I would have to see someone doing that.
I watch a lot of people that do just the ink paintings, and they use cards and stuff like that for it.
Oh,
It's
yeah, you
really
learn
cool.
so much from watching other artists.
I try and set out at least a couple hours a week to look at artists, because there's so many things you can learn.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that like gatekeeping is becoming less and less now.
What kind of gatekeeping have you seen in the
Like-
past?
Like when an artist is like does something cool and you're like, oh, how did you do that? They're like, my secret, like
Oh.
for new media or something, and you're like, well, why?
Terrible.
Like, I can figure it out for myself if you really want me to.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, one more thing about this flicking stuff. I like it because it's organic rather than doing it by hand and like it looks mechanical. This just is like randomized, and there's
It's
going
not
to be
like precise.
right. There's going to be different thicknesses. It's going to end up in different spots. You can do it farther, closer. All right, I think this one's done. We're good.
Oh,
You did a bunch of stuff today.
I did. I'm actually just finishing up my little shiny Trico. I just got to change the background color because, well, actually, it's not that bad. I think I'd rather like a red.
Oh,
No, actually. I don't know. Nope. Not a fan. Let's see. And then change that up to this. I could probably pull in a red color too. Let's try. A little bit lighter. Hairbrush. Yeah, that's better. Let me just blur it out. Add some static. There we go. A little shiny Trico.
beautiful. You did it in like 3 seconds. Awesome.
Oh, I love your Cyndaquil. He's so cute. I like that you're getting into ink art. I love ink art so much.
I like the traditional stuff, man. I like doing stuff by hand. It's fun for me. I feel like I guess more like a kid.
It's tangible.
And you get messy.
Yeah, and then you have something you can hold and like show.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I forgot the most important part. Oh my goodness.
You
How
can
could I
sign
forget?
it.
Oh,
Yep.
you know. Mez is a real artist.
Now,
She's
one
one
thing
of
I
my-
do want to tell people, if there's still people up in here, so I sign my art with a little symbol that is my name, and then I put the year in it. You don't need that. You can do whatever you want. Sign your art however you want to sign it. I like mine as a symbol because I go by my alias. I've always gone by my alias since I was like 9 years old. It's fantastic. Mine's changed throughout the years. I finally just found one that I really liked. It took me like a good like 15 hours to come up with just that little symbol.
Yeah, I
You
remember
don't need it.
when I was getting into when I was first getting into prints, I was trying to come up with a symbol, something quick I could do for like autographs, and then it hit me. I'm like, no one can read this. No one knows what this means. Like I want people to know my name. So then I just started just writing out my whole name, which takes longer, but it's fine. At least it's eligible or legible.
Yeah, like you can read it. Yeah. That's where I try and tell people because I always saw the symbol and I always got it stuck in my head that I was like, I need that. It's a requirement. Then I spent so many hours on it. And I didn't need to. I could just sign it my name. It wouldn't matter. Now that I have it though, I'm going to use it because I have it. I put the time in to get it. But you don't need it. It doesn't make your art any better. The art is what makes it better.
You sound like you've been doing this for a long time.
Too long. Sometimes that's how it feels.
Let me flip my camera. We're gonna wrap this up. Any last words you want to say to the people, Mez?
No, just keep doing you. Keep making it work. Honestly, draw as much as you can. And then other than that, just keep creating. If any questions, I'm always happy to answer questions. I draw on lives. You can always stop in and draw with me. I love answering drawing questions or art questions in general. So feel free to always give me a message, give me a shout. I'm happy to help you.
Yes. Ask her questions. Ask me questions. We like art. We like talking about it. So, and it makes us feel good to be able to help other people as well.
I know what I could have gained was having, like, I didn't have the internet and stuff when I was younger and just getting into it. It wasn't a thing. So having it available now and having communities like this is beneficial. And I know how much I could have learned from it. And I don't want people to be afraid to ask a question because they're afraid of or ashamed that they don't know the answer. There is no stupid question. The only stupid question is one you didn't ask.
Oh,
That's it.
wisdom.
That's my grandma speaking right there.
Cool. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in and hanging out. I see PokeBen stop by, Tyler, Noah. Thank you guys. More. Thank you, Danny, everyone else that stopped by. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Next one we're gonna make it a little more exciting. I'm gonna think of some challenges to do, put some effort into it. But hopefully Mez can join us on that one. Thank you, Barry, for stopping by. He left us a long time ago, and also Hug a Mouse. And yeah, hope you guys can come again for the next one. And that is it for this one. Thank you, YouTube. Take it easy.
Ciao.